It's time for Geocache Talk. Whether you are at work, in the car, or wherever you are, we hope you enjoy this show about the great sport of geocaching. If you're watching live on YouTube, you can be part of the adventure tonight in the chat room and participate with others as they watch the show. If you are listening later, please give it a like and subscribe on your favorite podcasting app so that you can get all of the weekly Geocache Talk goodness. If you have not become a patron of the Geocache Talk Network, what are you waiting for? Patron levels start as low as a Bison Tube level at $3 a month. To sign up is easy. Simply go to the Geocache Talk website and click on the Become a Patron button, or go to patreon.com/Geocache Talk. Patrons now get the famous Blackout coin, invites to special events, and other really great items throughout the year. Become a patron today. Have you subscribed to FTF Magazine yet? FTF Magazine is the #1 geocaching magazine available. It is a quarterly magazine that you can be part of. Submit your geocaching milestones and adventures to be published. FTF Magazine is also interactive with puzzles to solve and the hunt to find Spartacus. If you can solve the puzzle or find Spartacus, then you will be entered in to win a special pack tag. Every new subscription, you will receive a special swag pack. Subscribing is easy. Just visit FTF's website, ftfgeo.com. Don't miss out and subscribe today.
Thanks to Derek of Baker 6 Clan and our featured patrons, Swifty Golden, the Pizza Ninja, I'm not sure who that is, DM Rec, TKD Scouter, Tax Pro RGV, KZoo Otters, Homer CF, Roomba Cats, Stark AZ, MP Dreyer, and our new patrons, Retro Gaming Gal, RVN Pendragon, Rega, Pizza Boy 2600, and Guiesti. I'm gonna get that right someday. Guiesti. Returning patron Kitty Catch, Happy F33T3, TN Duke, and returning patron Ravenclaw Tia. There they are. So, and with me tonight is the Geocoinfest crew. Bum bum bum. So great to have them aboard tonight. We've got a lot to cover. We do want to make one quick note. So let's do a quick news item before we jump right into everything else. Cache Fest, not Memphis, but Cache Fest, Oklahoma is published. The main event is out there. You can go log that if you're interested in going to that. If you're a will attend, a possibly attend, a might attend, a maybe attend, you can go out there, even though it's all under one title. It's all under will attend, even though it should be more like I'm planning to attend. Maybe that should be a better way to put it. But anyway, there it is, GCAB 90Z. So get out there if you're interested and log a will attend, and you will be updated magically by the Groundfest algorithm, whatever they use. So anyway,
stay at the host hotel because there are advantages.
Yes, definitely stay at the host hotel. You never know what can happen, but I don't know. Dee, is there, can you actually announce stuff for the host hotel, or is it just more like stay at the host hotel and see what happens? Or
okay, we got to make sure host hotel for Cache Fest. We're going to talk about host hotel for Coinfest too.
Yeah.
Always stay at the host hotel.
Always stay at the host hotel, no matter what the event is. But for Cache Fest, I do know that there'll be a trackable involved. I do know there'll be a vault for Cache Fest hotel guests only, as well as a separate vault for keys found in the wild.
Sweet.
I do know that right now it is only showing king suites. But as of Monday, there'll be more queen suites back in the queue. We sold them out of all the queens to begin with. So
wow, that's awesome.
Good.
Yeah. Yep. I guess that's the last note there. Stay tuned for more about Cache Fest going forward down the road. But tonight, we are excited. Hopefully, everybody has their beach umbrellas out, their suntan lotion, their toes are in the sand. There you go. Life is
Yes.
better at the beach, Ryan showing
Yes, it
us.
is.
And we're going to talk about Geocoinfest in Daytona Beach. I've been to Daytona. It's a pretty cool place. So D, you let me know where you want to start, and we'll go from there.
Well, so let's start with the fact that if you haven't posted a will attend, you should.
Yes.
But we are super excited to bring it to the beach. We were in San Antonio last year, and we had a lot of fun. We did river boats. We did lots of good Mexican food. This year, we're going to go to the beach and the sand, and there's a beautiful lighthouse that we're going to go see, as well as there's a small little speedway there called Daytona International Speedway.
Yeah.
That our host hotel is actually across the street from.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
So we're super excited. Where our hotel is actually in right near a complex called Daytona One, which is right across the street from the Speedway. It's a fairly new built hotel and complex, and the rate is pretty good considering that you're by the beach and by the Speedway.
Yeah.
And I believe we've got like maybe a week left or 2 weeks left to book your hotel stay. So I would definitely hop on that.
Ooh, yeah.
D, while you're looking, turn your head back and read the code because it's kind of a glare. It's hard to see.
It is GCA4EHR.
GC4EHR. And please don't come up with the phonetic
acronym.
That's the
Oh, I want to hear one.
Alpha 4. My husband is screaming it to me in military. Echo, Hotel, Rodeo. I know that's probably not it, but I got to throw some Texas in there. Yes.
That is correct.
No more Nancy Boy Water Queen. We will never forget Nancy Boy Water Queen.
That's right. We'll never forget it.
But yeah, so I mean, it's Geocoinfest, right? So it's about coins. Does that mean that if you don't collect coins, you can't come? No. One of the best things about any mega event you go to is the people. If you ask me my favorite thing about geocaching, it's people. Every single one of these people in this chat have been on a crazy car ride going and finding lab caches, or out on a hunt to find something, or out to dinner after an event, or at an event just trying to get away with crazy stuff. And it's just a lot of fun. So you don't have to be into coins to come to Coinfest, but if you are, it's the place to be. And I am pretty proud of the gentleman to the bottom square of me. He came up with an idea for our main event coin and brought Chris Mackey in on it, and the two of them worked on this coin, and it is, I would say, probably one of a kind. And I'm going to throw it to him and let him show off our main event coin to you.
So, Gary, you got the picture, don't you?
I do. Tell me which one you'd like to show first. Go ahead.
Go ahead and put the picture up. And so, like Dee said, I used to live in Daytona Beach most of my life. Not that one. Nope.
Not that one.
No.
That one.
Nope.
No, not that one.
That one.
That one.
Woo!
So, I used to live in Daytona Beach and had a lot of friends and family come visit. And one thing they always wanted to do is go to, well, people think that the beach is beautiful and wonderful and awesome. So I wanted to allow people to bring the beach home with them. So if you notice the backside with Signal, and we haven't named the octopus yet, but Signal and the octopus, they're on the beach by the lighthouse that Dee was just talking about. And it looks kind of like an old postcard because, of course, when you go somewhere, you have to send a postcard. And then the other side, if you notice, that was the initial one. There is an updated slide to it, and the people in this room know why. So it's something to allow people to bring Daytona to them. Cool. So you can mail that home just like an old postcard, or you can bring the coin home. So that was a concept art that Chris Mackey sent in. And with the complexity of this coin, we wanted to make sure that it was going to work because the factory's never done one like this before. So I got one better.
Ooh.
That is
Oh,
the
that's
sample.
That is cool looking, man.
And for
That is
those that
awesome.
know me, know that I am a big guy. All right, I know
That's
the
a big
coin
coin.
looks small in my hand, but that is a very big coin. And if you notice,
Oh my gosh.
it's very
Like
thick.
very
One
thick.
thing, and for
It's a
those that know
hockey
me,
puck.
know I drink a lot of Dr. Pepper, so I always
It
have
is
one
like
by
a
my
hockey
side.
puck.
So here's a lid of a Dr. Pepper can.
Oh yeah,
bottle.
look how big of the difference. Yeah. Big difference.
So, and the reason is, like I said, when you go home, you want to take Geocoinfest home with you.
Right.
So if you notice, that is a replica of some sand on the inside.
Oh, okay.
And of course, you don't want sand from the factory. And we're going to do an event at the beach. And so you'll be able to get your own sand to fill your coin because, as we've never seen before, so you will be able to fill your own sand and take it home with you.
That's awesome.
So,
What a great
and then
idea.
that's it nicely in,
Yeah.
and then it's magnetized.
Oh,
If you
Oh,
let the
right.
Line up those magnets.
it is magnetized.
So if you look, there's magnets on both.
Yep.
So they tried to. There you go. They tried
There
to
we
do
go.
it just on this part, but they
It
needed
needs
magnets
both.
on both, and they match up.
Yep.
And
There
it
you go.
gets in there. You can take the sand wherever you go.
Nice. Such a great idea. I mean,
So-
That's very cool. I get it.
it's I never heard of it before. I mean, y'all definitely hit something that never been done before. Really, it's really
Well,
cool.
that was our goal. I mean, every year at Coinfest, we try to come up with something that hasn't been done before. Last year, we did a 3D skull that lit up.
Oh yeah.
So that's the whole point of Coinfest is trying to push those limits. So that's what we worked on, and Ryan and Chris were able to accomplish that, and we were super excited to get that done. But yeah, so that's our main event coin. It is beautiful. Thank you. We agree.
Thank you.
When
Yes.
we actually got it at Cache Fest this year, and Ryan and I were fighting over who got to open the package, and it was
great.
it was fun, and it's a way to, like I said, take a piece home with you. I have had a couple of people send me a message and tell me that something has come up, life circumstances, and they ordered a package and they now can't come. And I will be bringing little baggies with me and filling them with some sand. So if we have to mail your package to you and you really want that coin with some Daytona sand, we'll make sure you get some actual Daytona sand to put inside of it. So
That's awesome. Very awesome.
yeah, you can take a little piece home with that. So it's pretty exciting. We're pretty excited about it. So, but yeah, so that's our main event coin. We have a couple other coins in works. Ryan, why don't you talk to us about our octopus coin?
So the octopus coin, that's the one we're keeping a little more quiet. I'm almost saying that's our skull coin this year. It's the one the factory did not like to see.
Hard to make. Was it hard to make, Ryan?
It's going to be difficult to make, and it is definitely going to be heavy.
Oh, right.
So make sure if you are flying in, make sure you get the overweight suitcase because, as you can tell, we did not make the coins very small this year.
No.
So we got the factory looked at the idea that we had for the octopus, and it is a lifelike octopus, and it's more on the geocaching sculpture than it is a coin this year.
Oh wow.
So we're holding back on the actual design and the actual looks of it, but all we can say is it's more realistic than the back of our coin. So we actually thought about making this one, but it would have been bigger.
Right.
Because if you look at his head, it's pretty big, like me.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So we made sure that we got to keep the costs down for the people coming, because that's ultimately, unfortunately, who ends up paying all the increases. I've had some people talk about the price of the packages. We kept our packages very fair this year, I think,
Right.
with the increase in the cost of the production and shipping of the coins. Every producer you talk to will tell you that the price has gone up.
Right.
It's no longer able to make I know you used to be able to make a coin for under $10, and we're fighting to keep coins close to that.
Right.
So, and that is how we fund our event, is by selling, well, the swag that we make.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. We did start with the pre-event coins.
Yep. Sand
And-
dollars are cool.
We
And
still have
do
a few sets left.
We still
Oh,
have
wow.
some sets left. And the folks over at Novel Cache had an idea. They work with Snag a Tag a lot.
Mhm.
And they were like, well, let's get the word about our event. So they actually sponsored the Snag a Tag.
Oh, cool.
And earlier you showed a comment, and somebody actually had one of these Snag a Tags, did an amazing job, and put it into an ornament with sand and stuff in it. I saw it on the banner on the bottom.
Diana did.
Yeah. Diana has it. There you go.
So she's actually had her Snag a Tags really neat, because those are, I believe, the container she's hiding them in. And then
cool.
once you find one of the tags, you claim it on snagthetag.com. And they came up with a different version of our sand dollar. So I actually like the gold, and don't worry about trackable code. This one doesn't have one.
Oh, yeah. There's always a few like that.
And it says life is better at the beach.
Absolutely.
So, and that one there was to spread the word and to get people to come down to Daytona. As you know, it's the weekend before the other event up in Georgia.
Going
Going caching.
Thank you, going caching. I'm sorry for all those that are listening and yelling at me through your screen. It's been a long weekend. But it's the weekend before going caching. So we wanted to get people to come down, and we'll talk about our activities and everything like that.
Yep.
And turn it back over to D.
Yep. Oh,
yes.
Real quick, Butterfly Girl's asking, where can we access the packages? Is there a website they can go to buy those?
You can go to geocoinfest2023.com, and you can see all of our packages there. We have everything from basically, which would be your VIP package, to VIP +1. And then we have a few other things, other packages that are smaller. Like Ryan was talking about. Before we do that, I have a question. Cheryl, Tom, Julia, Ryan, should we give away something for free tonight?
Yeah, I think that would be a nice idea.
What the heck? You want to give away free?
What the heck?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we do a giveaway tonight? I'm sorry, Tom, what?
We'll donate a cat.
You'll donate a cat? I was thinking maybe more along the lines of a grab bag. So Coinfest has been selling grab bags of mixture of coins. So if you put hashtag cash, sorry, my tongue, words are hard tonight. Hashtag Coinfest will be your code in the chat that will enter you into a free grab bag. We will contact you and get your address, and I will ship the pretty little bag off to you tomorrow. And there's 3 to 4 coins in each of those grab bags. So.
And most of them are. Go ahead and tell people what most of them are. Should we?
No.
They're from coins from past events, whether it's Coinfest, whatever it is.
Yep. So at the end of tonight, I will push the button. We'll spin the giveaway tool, and we'll have a winner later tonight. So stay tuned for that. Put in your hashtag Coinfest, and we'll do the good wheel spin tonight. So that'll be a lot of fun.
The big event is Saturday, but when do I need to get to town?
If I were you, I'd get to town on Wednesday, because that's when our first event starts. And our first event is at a chocolate factory. So,
Are we there? We're
On
there.
there.
We're there.
coins are like, we're waiting. These are the GC codes, although we are waiting for them to publish. But yes, coins are like a box of chocolates. It's going to take you to a chocolate factory. Ryan, correct me. It's been around for 75 plus years.
Longer than that.
Okay.
1925.
1925. It's almost 100 years. I can attest to the loveliness of their chocolate, as when we were there for a quick visit, we went through the chocolate factory, and I tasted their chocolate, and it was delicious.
Well, and you had the sugar-free, didn't you?
I had both. I was a little bad and I was a lot good. But they have some unusual things like chocolate covered
Oreos,
chocolate covered potato chips.
Oh, I've had those. Those are good.
Yes.
Surprisingly good.
And they do truffles and they do all kinds. And they had a really good sized sugar-free section, which was really neat to see. But you actually can watch them tempering the chocolate, getting the chocolate ready, going into the molds for the different molds that they press. And they press race cars and all that kind of stuff. And you name it, they dip it. Graham crackers, Oreos, Twinkies.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, we're going to talk to them about a certain other dessert cake, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so we're super excited. I'm sorry?
They have stuff to drink there.
Yes.
Did they? I looked at chocolate. I didn't look at the drink.
They had a small little cooler with sodas, but do you need a drink when you're eating chocolate?
No.
Yeah. I want a big glass of milk and a jar of peanut butter to go with it. And then a place to have my sugar coma afterwards.
Well, yeah. The reason we're doing that event first is so that we did check that the hotel room does have refrigerators. So you need to eat it all at once. So you're able to eat the chocolate throughout the week, so you can stretch out that sugar high all weekend, because it's going to be a busy one. That's the only event on Wednesday, but what else are we doing this week, Dee?
Well, Ryan, before we get to Thursday events, isn't there a possibility that you can buy an unadvertised coin at that event? Oh, sorry.
Yes. That will be our first unadvertised coin. Do we want to say what it's going to be of?
Nah, we'll leave them guessing.
So I will just say we're about 90% on the finish will be something I've never seen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
That's
and
really cool.
I do see a lot of coins. Unfortunately, my wife is very upset that I got into geocoins back in 2009, and I love geocoins, and I have a couple thousand. But so I do love my geocoins, and I look at geocoins from all around the world. I actually started geocaching in Germany. My first Geocoinfest was in Germany, hosted by a young man that we lost last year, Guido.
Yeah.
So I love geocoins, and I look at a lot of them. And like I said here, the finish I don't think has been done.
Wow, that's saying something.
Yeah. So
that is definitely saying something if you've not seen it.
So, and you'll definitely see something like it at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Very cool.
All right. So now we roll on to Thursday. Thursday morning. Well, now you've consumed large amounts of chocolate. You probably should put something substantial in your tummy. So we're going to have breakfast. And it's not going to be donuts because we sugared you up the night before. So we're going to take you to a nice little restaurant with a substantial breakfast. And this will be the first opportunity for you to pick up packets. So, Julia, you're on deck. Packets Thursday morning. So you'll have a good breakfast and you'll get your packets so that you can explore all that your packets have to offer. I would suggest getting the VIP because that VIP is going to have your RFID card in it, so you can start scanning for prizes.
Very cool.
That wheel, yes.
Yes, spinning that wheel. Chad from Gadget Academy will be there with the famous prize wheel, and all of our VIP guests will get to scan that wheel at each event through Saturday evening. So they can scan it and win prizes, and we've got some cool stuff. So we're super excited about that. But the thing that a lot of people are looking forward to actually happens Thursday afternoon, correct, Brian?
Yes, Thursday at noon. And it's been going around quite a few Coinfests and other events have picked up the idea of the Geocoinfest or Geocoin Challenge. And I know the last 3 years we've done it. Well, 2 years. 2020 didn't happen. But the last 2 years we did the Geocoinfest or Coinfest Coin Challenge. And so at noon on Thursday, we will have that the kickoff event where we'll be able to tell you all the rules, tell you how to find the actual locations, and we will show you the coin at that time. Because if you finish the challenge, and it's going to be 20 locations around Daytona, and some of them we will see at other events, so you can plan accordingly. And so you get once you finish it, you get a coin.
Now, you don't get a coin for automatically finishing it. You have to be first through the door at the main event. So the first 100 people through the door with the completed, show us your both completed adventure labs will get a coin. But we only have 100 coins, so don't dilly-dally.
Speaking of coins, real quick, I know we talked about Snag a Tag. These ones here are pickup at the event for the Snag a Tag coins also. So those who find a tag somewhere in the wild,
right?
Find one of the tags. The pickup is at the event. It's Snag a Tag is doing it at the event, not
through the mail.
Not mail in like they usually do, a lot of times do.
So that's for that event there, the GC AC4 3B Victory Lane for the start. Okay.
Yeah, you can turn in your tags for those coins at different events. At the main event is where Snag a Tag will be giving out those red ones. And I can guarantee that you'll probably see a few of those tags hidden around Daytona as well.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, but they're already out in the wild. So if you go to snagattag.com, you can look up and see where they are going. And you can also get a hider pack if you want to, which guarantees you one of those red coins.
That's true. Yep. Good idea.
So we're excited about that kickoff event. And so that'll send everybody into the wild to go have some fun and find those adventure labs and see all that Daytona has to offer. And then Thursday night,
we're still finalizing the location. It is going to be evening together at a brewery
because
because it's Thursday night and we need to keep Tom happy. So some places look better on paper than others, and we picked a wonderful location with great food and a humongous selection of alcohol and other drinks.
Right.
But the facility, I don't think, would hold our numbers. So we are currently still looking for the actual location. So stay tuned. That is the actual GC code. We just don't have the event yet. So it has not been submitted yet.
Yeah.
You can rename it, take Tom out and buy him a stout.
Take Tom out, and Cheryl's shaking her head no.
Hashtag all yours, right, Cheryl?
Yeah.
I like the name of it though. It rhymes and everything.
It does. Sounds great.
Take Tom out and buy him a stout.
Hold on, but no, I need a stout too.
Oh, okay. Take Tom and Ryan out and buy them a stout. That's a long name for that event, but hey. I don't know what the I don't know what the limit is on
It's 50
characters.
It's 50 characters, so I think we're good.
You're still good then. Okay. Somebody has checked to find out what the longest it could be is.
Useless
All right.
information.
So now it's Friday morning, and this is when we want you to get out of bed a little early. Because you're on the East Coast.
Yep.
The sun rises in the east. And this will be your opportunity to get some sand as well.
Oh yeah.
Ryan, why don't you tell us about our sunrise from the world's most famous beach?
All right, so you're going to want to fill your geocoin. So we've done all the research, and sunrise in Daytona Beach is going to be at 7:15 on September 29th. So, of course, I don't want to get up too early, but 15 minutes is plenty of time to get there because dusk starts at like 6:39. So we're going to be at the beach, and when you go to the website, when the cache page actually publishes, there's
Right.
a picture, so everybody can join us, even if you don't show up, because we will be right in front of one of Daytona's webcams that shows the beach.
Oh wow. That's
When
very
I
cool.
pull down, I just pull up the website and look at the beach. So we will all be sitting in front of that webcam as the sun comes up and enjoy the beautiful sunrise that Daytona has.
That's cool.
Is there coffee nearby?
Your hotel has coffee.
Tom needs coffee.
Hotel
That's
has breakfast.
Your hotel has coffee.
Good coffee or hotel
Love it.
coffee?
It's hotel coffee.
I think it's a talk, but typically they have pretty good coffee at Marriott hotels. So
Yeah.
they have decent. Last time I checked, I think they serve Starbucks coffee. So
Oh, that's right.
I mean, it's not the
Yeah.
fancy stuff, but it's not Folgers.
Still good beans. There you go.
Yes. So
Cool.
then we're going to give you a little bit of time to either go take a nap or go get breakfast or go work on that adventure lab so that you've got them all completed for Saturday morning.
And I will tell you, one of the locations is going to be down at the lighthouse.
Yes.
So the lighthouse is on the beach side of. For those who don't know about Daytona, you have the mainland, you have a river, and then you have beachside. Well, that's also where the Ponds Inlet Lighthouse is. We were going to do the event down there, but the lighthouse doesn't open until 10, so we're going to let you have the event at 7 o'clock in the morning, go eat breakfast, stay on beachside, enjoy the beach, and then go down to the lighthouse if you want, or whenever you get down there.
Very
For sure. So next we're going to let you do your thing, and then we're going to meet at an event at a place with a very famous penny. And
the pure coins. We need to talk about coins.
Yes, it is a coin. Is it the original penny? I don't think so. I think the penny has had to been replaced a lot. And the reason the penny is so famous is because of the statue right next to it.
Which is a virtual.
So I'm going to quiz Julia, Tom, and Cheryl. If we're looking for a penny and I hold up the number 3, do we know what that could mean?
Well, 3 is Dale Earnhardt.
Ding, 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 ding. Tom wins a beer.
All right.
Cheryl, could you go get him a beer out of the fridge? No, just kidding.
No. She's like, no. He can get his own.
But yes, so it's a statue of the man in black, the Intimidator. And for all of you NASCAR fans, I'm not an Earnhardt fan. I am a Rainbow Warrior fan. I am a Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson girl. I'm a Hendrick girl, but it is a very cool statue. And afterwards, anybody that wants to, you can go online to DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com and purchase a ticket. We are going to take a tour, those of us that want to, at 3:00.
Cool.
They'll take you. We won't be able to go on the track because there's an actual event going on, but it is kind of cool when there's an event going on, because when they take you up into the suites, you can look down and watch the cars go around. And so it's a very cool tour. So those of you that want to get tickets and go on that tour with us, you can just go purchase your tickets separately. We'll all show up together and we'll go tour Daytona International Speedway
For the 3:00.
for the 3:00. Yes. Remember that 3 I showed you earlier? Same thing.
Oh.
3:00. 3:00 on Friday. We're gonna take a tour. So we invite anybody that wants to go to purchase a ticket, and they'll put us on a little trolley and drive us around and show us parts of the speedway. There's cars there. There's
You will see the
trophies there.
Daytona 500 winner.
Yes.
Oh,
The
wow.
car of the Daytona 500 winner is on display.
Let's see.
So-
Honey, who won Daytona this year?
Bubba Wallace?
No. Ryan, David, and I were at the Daytona 500 this year. Can any of the three of us recall who the winner was?
The one that was in first place at the end.
Good answer.
I know it wasn't David's driver, Carl Larson.
Daytona 500 2023, because it's the first
Was
thing
it
they
Bowman?
run. Stenhouse Jr.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Okay. We don't like him, so we didn't care. But no. No. If you ever get a chance to go to the Daytona 500, it is an amazing race to go to. But just being at that speedway, even if you're not a race fan, it's just cool to see all of the history and just that speedway has got a lot of history. I mean, you know, Dale Sr. died there. There's a lot of things that happened there, but it's a cool tour to take, even if you're not a fan of racing. You just get to. I mean, how many times in your life can you say I was at the Daytona International Speedway? So
Get David to get behind the camera for a second.
And while
coming.
that's happening, yes, that is on the 29th on
Yes.
Friday. I see people asking in the chat room. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. For Husker Medic, it is on that Friday.
yeah, Friday the 29th. Yes. David is here. What did you want to ask him?
All right, switch it back to the big. Get him off there and
Yes, it is.
So now you can at the event you can meet 2 race car drivers.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Tom Brotherman and David Vickery both drove NASCARs around the track at Texas Motor Speedway.
Scariest thing
At
I ever did.
160 miles,
For
yes.
Mary and Cheryl.
At 160 miles an hour, they drove around and around and around. And Cheryl and I sat there and just prayed that they would make it through 10 laps. So,
How fast did you get going, Tom?
About 160. give
Oh,
or take.
yeah, 160 was what it topped off at.
And then when I
Holy
got in,
moly.
switched seats and rode in the car with the other guy driving who knew what he was doing and could do a real lap, it was a bit faster.
Well, yeah, the professional guys. Dang.
That was a cool experience. But yeah, so I would encourage everybody to join us on that tour. It's a very cool tour. And you just go on, buy your tickets for the 29th, 3 p.m. And yes, so it's very cool. It's a cool tour. So we encourage everybody to do that. And then that evening, you guys are on your own to do dinner, to relax, to get prepared to try to finish that 20 locations for the big event. Because drum roll,
Regular
please. Saturday morning is Geocoinfest.
And we get
The
to
main
sleep
event.
late that morning, right?
No.
Well, actually, yes. You get to sleep a little bit later. We are starting. So one thing we heard last year is from all the West Coast people is how early we like to do events out here in the Midwest and in the East and all that. So we did push it back a little bit. It's not an 8 o'clock start. What time are we starting, D?
9:30.
So you get to sleep in a little bit.
We're burning daylight.
I can't wait to see all of our friends from the East Coast, the
Daylight.
Jackies and all those guys that have to show up to the Friday morning sunrise event. That's going to be rough on them. They may just stay up all night. West Coast, sorry.
When you put in the time change, isn't that about the time the bars close when they're home?
Yeah.
real quick, there was a question about the
There is
tickets
not
for
a link. You
Friday.
just go straight to Daytona's International Speedway's website and purchase it there.
We will also put it on the website when the time comes. We will make sure that if you're in the tour, so I have family there that's doing a lot of some of the legwork. So we will also I have a family member who works with somebody who works at Daytona, and they're trying to get us a little bit of a discount. But if something does happen, there is a reimbursement. We will get you changed over. So we're working on that one, but Daytona Speedway is hard to get a hold of. So,
Gotcha.
but yes, it is the regular tour, the 3 o'clock tour. The VIP tour is only, I think, one a day, but it would be the 3 o'clock tour.
Yeah, we're doing the 3 o'clock tour.
So
anyway,
but we're going to try and get everybody who wants to go in there. We don't have the exact number of tickets yet, but we're going to have everybody who wants to go.
Yeah, we're going to be able to get everybody on the tour for sure.
Very cool.
That wants to go.
So
the main event. The main event. We don't want to give away all of the goodies of it yet, but I can tell you we have a couple of special speakers lined up. We are working on something because if you are not aware, Geocoinfest Europe is happening the exact same day we are.
Oh wow!
It's the first time it's ever happened that way, and so we've been talking with the team over there, and so we are in the works of trying to put something maybe a little special together between our two events, since it's the first time that the event has been held on the same day in both the overseas and here in the U.S. So
cool.
Ryan's been diligently having 6 a.m. meetings with the folks over in Europe to try to get some things arranged. So we're excited about that. But there will be geocoins. There will be vendors. We're super excited to have Space Coast there with us again this year. And I do know that he is possibly working on a special coin as well. So there'll be another opportunity to get a cool Daytona-themed coin there as well. But I'll let him give away all the spoils of what he's working on later down the road. But yeah, so the main event will go on for 4 hours. And there'll be all sorts of things to do that day. And then we'll take a little bit of a break and we all go get a bite to eat. And we have our evening event. I do want to mention to make sure that you bring, if you're a VIP, I'm a big fan of the VIP package at any event. When we go, David and I try to purchase that event package if we can, because number one, it helps support the event. It's not cheap to rent large facilities to make coins and do all of that. And so those packages are how we afford to be able to do these things. Ask anybody that's put on a big event, you don't walk away with money in your pocket. It all goes back into the event. That's how we run them. So, the VIP package, you're getting a couple of coins in it. You're getting a t-shirt, a path tag. You're getting that name tag with an RFID card that will allow you to scan. And we have everything from gift certificates to GC.com, memberships to GC.com, all kinds of things that you can win on that wheel. But only VIPs get that RFID name tag. So we encourage everybody. Our VIP package is $130. It comes with lots of goodies, coins, that kind of thing. So we encourage you to get that package if you can to help out the event. But there is a special package that we do for CoinFest, and it's called Friends of. And our Friends of package is extra special this year because we listened to the people, and the people said that they really liked it in Kansas City when they were able to do their own individual coin. So this year, if you're the Friends of package, which is $100, it gets you a special octopus version coin. It gets you your name on the shirt and on the banner, but it gives you an opportunity to design your own custom turtle.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to throw it over to Ryan. He can go into it a little bit more. And I also know that there's a picture of said turtle. And
Yes.
Ryan can explain to you how you get to customize your own turtle. And then we also, again, did something extra special. If you wanted to purchase extra of your version to share with people, you could do that as well. But Ryan, why don't you explain to us exactly how that's going to work?
Okay. Gary, if you want to put up that second picture, I know you already showed it to everybody.
Sorry.
So this here is actually the turtle that you get. And we'll talk about except for there's some sort of painted black that our company did not use. So you can get the gold, copper, or nickel, and you get to choose all the different colors. So if you look at the one for those that are listening, there's 4 different versions that they've gladly done for us as samples. You can do it either in all solid or in translucent colors. So if you do it in solid, you just see your color. But if you do it in translucent, we did put a design underneath the coin that will show. And Jared, if you want to show the other picture, they will. So that's what the design under the enamels are going to look like.
Right.
So if you want that on there, and we broke it down into 4 sections. So the head and the legs are all number 1, and then the back side of the back legs is 2, and the middle 2 on the shell is also number 2, and then 3 and 4 are the outside 4 colors. So if you want to go to the other one, it will show those numbers. Yeah. If you are already, if you've already done Friends of, I appreciate you. And most of them have already been submitted via Facebook, the link for the colors. Hopefully this evening when I get home, I will have the email sent out. I had an emergency. I wasn't around this week. But the email will be out, and we will get the colors. Oak Coins is actually doing these coins for us, and they'll send us a proof like this, and we'll get it to you before we send it off to the factory. So the deadline for that is on the 10th. I have to have all of them to Oak on the 10th.
10th,
so the 10th of September, because we have
10th of August. The 10th of August.
August, thank you. Oof.
You're welcome.
10th of September will be pushing it.
August 10th.
Yes. August 10th is when we're actually closing packages because of shipping and all that. So,
so all packages close on 8/10. Is that right?
Yes. Okay. I'm excited to see everybody's ideas. I've already seen a lot of them come in, and I have not seen 2 that are alike. So those are definitely going to be unique. And for the first time, I know we did the coins in Kansas City, and one question was asked is, can I get more of mine? So we did talk with the factory and the company, and they said yes. And we are doing it probably cheaper than any other coin I've seen out there recently for $10 for additional coins.
Wow, that's cool.
You can get them to keep for your own swag or trade. Inside our Friends of Facebook group, there are people talking about trading. So go into that. If you're not on there, we will make sure you get into that group.
And I do want to emphasize, I know some people, you're budgeting. I understand budgets completely. If you are going to wait until the last minute, the 10th, to pay for your packages, make sure you have your design ready to go and ready to send to Ryan, because they have to have them in the factory ready to roll on the 10th. Otherwise, they won't make them on time. So if you're going to wait till the last minute to order because you're waiting for finances, shoot us a message and say, hey, I'm going to do it. But the other thing I do want to warn you is we have less than 20 of those packages left. We limited it to 50 people. So there are only 50 Friends of packages sold. So if you're not in that first 50, and we have less than 20 available at this point. So that's another kind of thing. So I realize I understand budgets, and I do, but unfortunately, because of the way this cookie crumbles, it's limited to 50. And like Ryan said, if you want to buy additional, we had one person buy, what was it, 80 extra of their coin because they wanted to hand them out to friends. And it's $10, and they're all trackable. So
yes, they're unique. I see
they're not untrackable turtles. They are all trackable.
And Owen's asking, they will all be unique tracking codes?
Yes.
So each coin will be its own coin. We're not duplicating tracking codes.
Right.
I also trying to answer a question from Diana from earlier. Are the coins the same as the event coins for the sand and the secret one? The secret one we were talking about, I don't know if you're talking about the one from the chocolate event. That is a different coin, will be for sale at the event. The sand one is the one that's in the packages.
Yes. That is in every package except for the kids package. So, and then there's the octopus, and there's a VIP version of the octopus, and then there's a Friends of version of the octopus. So, you'll get those two. But the turtles are unique. It's $10 for however many, and he is correct. Each one is its own tracking code. So if you order 80, they don't all have the same code on them. It's 80 different tracking codes. Right. So it's your opportunity to do a custom coin for pennies, basically. So yeah. I would encourage you if that's something you're interested in. I'm super excited to see them. I think they're going to be really cool. You know, David and I are fighting over if it's going to be pink or not, and you know, all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm a pink glitter girl. So, but
the normal things people fight about,
it's
colors.
All good.
That's what everybody.
It's all good.
Coin colors, yeah.
I say happy wife, happy life. He says happy spouse, happy house. So we'll see how it rolls out. So, but you know, so
let me know. There's a couple quick questions.
Okay, let's answer away.
In. Yeah. So Butterfly Girl bought 2. Is there y'all have like an email address?
I just replied back to her on Facebook.
Okay, cool. She got that covered. Okay, good. We got Diana
that's
covered.
Paolina, I believe.
Okay, cool.
And there was one about tickets not showing for the 3 p.m. thing.
Yeah. Husker Medics.
I was looking at that. We will get that straightened out.
I'll get that straightened out, and we'll get it. They may be holding them because we talked to them about a large group. So we'll get it handled, and we'll get it out to everybody.
Cool. I think we're back up to date. Let me make sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, she's asking about VIP over regular tour back before. Is it?
We're doing the regular tour. The VIP is a little expensive.
Gotcha. So regular tour, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, we got that.
Last event of Saturday. Poker.
Oh, Geo Poker going on.
Julia's sitting there with a big smile on her face. She's always a big winner at this event.
And I don't really play poker.
Yeah.
I only at Geocoinfest. That's the only time.
When's the first time you played poker at Coinfest?
Was in Homa.
And what place did you take?
Second.
Oh my gosh.
We also have another one in the chat room that you just had up there, Husker Medic.
Yes, she won.
She played for the first time last year.
Yep.
Wow.
And won.
She did. First time that she ever played, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, she did great. It was so awesome. She did
great.
And she will be there this year as well. So
awesome.
Wow.
I will tell you that is a cool event. Even if you don't know diddly squat about poker, just show up and have fun watching. It
exactly.
is a fun event.
Super fun.
That is very true. I can concur, Tom. I watched where were we at?
San Antonio, Kansas.
I think it was no.
Did you go to Kansas City?
Watching the Geo Poker tournaments are always kind of fun. So definitely,
well, it's social. That's the big thing that we try and keep is people are over there playing poker, but other people will be trading coins. Other people just be talking about geocaching. Some people will maybe including some adult beverages. So,
and if you've never played poker,
it's a fun event.
Julia is a perfect example. Never played poker. She comes out and she takes second.
First time, yeah. And it was fun, but they helped me. I mean, people were telling me the rules and and I would ask, hey, what can I do? Can I hold? Can I whatever? And so they would say, these are your choices. Nobody told me what cards to play. Nobody looked at my cards. Nobody helped me in that respect. They just told me what the next step was. And I think that's what we did with her last year as well. And we had a blast. It's just fun. It's just fun. And you just come out and enjoy yourself. And you do have a buy-in for people. I don't know if you mentioned that. You do have a buy-in for to get in the tournament. 1 year it was 3 coins. I think last year it might have been 2. But
it was 3.
3 unique coins.
Three unique coins. They cannot
unactivated.
Unactivated. They have to be regular size coins. No tags, no mini coins, but and they have to be different. Last year, they were all different. They wouldn't, if somebody had already, wanted to put a coin in for their ante to play, but if somebody else had the same thing, they had to pick something different. So there was no repeats. Because let me tell you, in Homa, there was a lot of repeats, but that's okay. They learned, I think, from that. Well, and
the thing is if you show up and let's say that happens, you brought a coin somebody else did. Colby and Jason, who run the tournament for us, they ran it last year. I believe they ran it in Kansas City. They run it this year. They're fantastic. They have some coins there that you can buy for like $10. So they're not like, oh, well, we got you where we want you. This thing's $30. They've got some there that you can, or they'll swap out for you or whatever. So they're really fantastic. I really appreciate them. And so it's 3 coins. So you bring 3 coins and you're going to be at Coinfest. So it's not going to be a problem to get coins.
No.
And there's vendors there that are selling coins as well. And sometimes they have some coins on sale. I know I've purchased a few at a less expensive price than maybe I would have because they were an older coin or whatever. And so, you just try to be prepared. If you think you're going to have remotely play it all, bring your coins and, it's fun. You will have a good time, whether you know how to play poker or not. So, Alan, you're right. There's always random coins available for purchase and from different people. So just plan on playing. It's just so much fun.
I would encourage you, even if you say, oh, I've never played poker before, I'm not going to know what to do. They lay it all out. Everybody at the table will answer questions. They give you a card that lets you know, like, what trumps what and all of that. I mean, it's literally like poker for dummies, but
it's poker 101, really. I mean, but then you got these guys that play poker all the time and they're, super know what they're doing, but
they take all the coins that came in and they divide it up. And I don't know what the percentage is. Colby and Jason have it down, but like first place gets a certain percentage and then second place gets a smaller and then third gets a smaller. And so you win coins. Like, how cool is that?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not winner take all. They split it up.
No, 1, 2, and 3 all get the place.
Yep. That's cool.
Usually, I do not know the answer.
40 players.
How many? I do not know the answer to that.
Typically 40.
Typically they do 40.
Yeah.
40.
When they do the cash
tables of 8, typically. That's how many it's been in the last couple of years.
Yeah, when they do the cash page, they will have the number on there.
Yeah. So. They will.
And like I said, you're not going to find 2 nicer guys to answer whatever questions you have, to hold your hand and walk you through it. They don't play. They just walk around and watch, and they'll come up to you and help you out. And so will the players. When I played in Kansas City, I literally knew absolutely nothing. And everybody at the table was telling me, and my goal was to beat Tom Brotherman. That was my goal. And I reached my goal. And then my next goal was to beat Julia, and she was like, not going to happen, and she beat me. But I still had so much fun, and David would come up and go, how you doing? I'm like, I don't know. This is what I have. I don't know what it's for, but this is what I'm at. And he's like, the guy over there has a lot more of that color. I'm like, yeah, and I think that's the color that you want more of, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm still playing.
We had fun.
Exactly. I had a blast every time.
That is
very cool. Very cool.
So, and then the next morning, we're going to put together a little Cedo. It's hopefully going to be on the beach. We're working with Daytona for that because, you want one last trip to the beach before you have to go back to reality.
Cedo, that's a
I'm trying to figure out a way to
go to Georgia.
Me on the beach, but
we're off to Georgia. Either one.
We are heading up to Georgia after that. So, and I mean, I won't give all the secrets away, but we are working with Going Caching. We are working with the Coinfest team over across. So there might be some cool stuff on our ticket draw table. So there's that good stuff going on as well. But yeah, I would encourage you, I did, somebody just recently messaged the page as I was talking, asking, can I do a turtle if I'm not coming? Yeah, you can get in and get that package ordered and get it to us and we'll ship it to you. But I would encourage you to try to come. We've got some really cool coins, some coins we haven't told you about. We won't tell you about till you get there. That's part of the fun of Geocoinfest, is you never know what you're going to find when you get there. But if you're tight on money, you can still come and find 20 Adventure Labs and get a free coin.
There you go.
So, there's that end of it. So Coinfest is a lot of fun. And, this is the second year this group has worked on it. And we encourage you guys to come out and have some, I know Ryan's third, to come out and play on the beach with us. I mean, it's the beach. Like, does it get any better than the beach?
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I don't know what the question about Baby Yoda on the turtles is.
Yeah.
That was Diana. No, we're not allowed to put Baby Yoda on the turtles. Sorry, Diana. That's her caching name.
Oh, that's why she wants it on there. See? Yeah, makes sense.
That makes sense.
I
So
should have thought of that.
Yeah. But so, I mean, we're excited. I think I would encourage you, if you go to geocoinfest2023.com, it'll list the host hotel. It'll list all of our packages. We have all of our friends of listed on there. We're super excited to host it again and to have people come out and I mean, you got chocolate, you got breweries, you got the Daytona International Speedway, you have the beach, and you have geocoins, like top 5 great things to have.
Absolutely. Perfect. Man.
I know this will seem like a strange question, but
Go for it.
is there stuff to do for people who don't care about coins?
Yes.
I'm sure there is.
There's beach.
Well, and even geocaches. There's a lot of caches in the area. There are some virtuals. There's not a webcam in the area, but there is actually a webcam about an hour south, if you haven't done that one. Orlando is only about an hour drive away. There's a lot of stuff.
There's a Buc-ee's.
Wow.
There is a Buc-ee's in Daytona.
Now you're talking.
Beaver Nuggets and the beach.
That sealed it.
There's a Buc-ee's in Daytona?
Yes.
Ooh,
yep.
Love Buc-ee's. Love Buc-ee's.
Beaver Nuggets, fudge. I mean, come on.
I mean, it's
I've had a beer made out of those beaver nuggets, and it was good.
Really? Out of the wow.
Out of the beaver nuggets?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a brewery in Fort Worth that did it, and yeah, they're good.
Wow.
Interesting.
All the beef jerky you'd ever want to.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Bathrooms and
There's a wall of beef jerky at
the wall.
The whole wall.
And then and that's not all of them.
Right,
that's just the wall.
That's all for another show. That's another show.
Well, and I'm wondering, and I know he's on in the chat room tonight. Alan, have you been able to find the cherry slices yet? We've been looking for those for Leslie for months now, and they stopped carrying them at. They were out of production or something at Buc-ee's, but they make these really good like fruit slices, and I think it's cherry that he was looking for Leslie forever. But Buc-ee's is like, if you've never been to a Buc-ee's, it's like plan an hour.
Oh,
plan an hour. Oh, Alan said not yet. They haven't found them. Maybe we'll find them in Daytona.
We're not saying Buc-ee's is big, but both ends of the store aren't in the same zip code.
Nope.
No, they're not.
They have their own mascot that walks around and take. We've got to get Bucky with Signal together.
Signal together. Now that would be that picture alone.
That'd be great.
You could sell that photo.
I'm arranging that. I am arranging that. Bucky and Signal.
You could sell that photo for $35, $40 a piece, each one of them. No questions.
Hilarious.
Just straight
Bucky
out.
and Signal together. Buddies forever.
And if you could somehow get them to autograph something, and then you could transpose the autograph onto the photo. $100 easily.
Dang, Gary.
Easily. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
God.
All kinds of fun in Daytona. Book your tickets, log your Willetins, and buy your packages. We are going to have a blast.
Yeah. Gonna
And
be
you
great.
can probably run into Tom in the lobby trying to solve a puzzle. He may still be working on the puzzle that my husband's been working on for like a week now. So the Crazy's put out a puzzle that's driving my husband insane. So maybe y'all can come help him solve it in the lobby. And
Just
there
get
was
in
a
the
question
back of the
about the
limo with
lobby.
me, Gary. We're on a ride to solve that puzzle.
Oh wow. Very cool.
And there was a question about the hotel.
Okay.
Does the hotel have a bar?
Oh.
Like a chin-up bar?
No,
that
like an
question.
alcohol bar. And the
Okay.
answer is, Ryan, yes.
Yes,
There is
they
a bar
do.
in the hotel. So that's where the after party is.
There you go. Oh,
So
y'all have
volunteer
a
sign up.
There
Yes.
will be one, yes. It'll be the typical, probably sign up Genius, because that seems to work the best for all our volunteer positions that we will have. Still working that out, but as soon as that gets published, we'll make an announcement on the page to let everybody know the link for it, and then you'll be able to go over and sign up to help out. Because, these mega events do not happen without your help, without the volunteers to help. So it's a little way for you to give back. Won't take hopefully more than a couple of hours of volunteer time for whatever position you want to do. So stay tuned. It's coming.
yeah. Very
And
cool.
Charles could not be on our call tonight because he's tramping around Colorado in his Jeep.
He is, yeah.
But he is working on a special volunteer coin that each coin will be unique and different. And so we'll release pictures of that closer to it. But he's been working hard on getting that very unique volunteer coin put together for us. So
very cool. That's
Very
awesome.
Nice. Very nice.
So
final thoughts for tonight. I was gonna say real quick, if you play your cards right, then you might be able to get a photo like this taken. So
I said that.
I mean, if you play your cards right, you might get a shot like we all have to take a rest once in a while. So
He was studying ocular anatomy.
I was prepping for the room.
you were, and then you decided you'd switch over to this mode. So
Just trying to get out of the escape room.
Yes.
exactly, he had to think about it long and hard before we went to the escape room. But I'm sorry, that was mean. Maybe I don't know. I'm sure if somebody took one of me like that, they'd get that. So, all right, final thoughts for tonight. Where do you want to? Who wants to start?
So I can go to bed.
Start with Tom and Cheryl.
How about Cheryl?
Hey, y'all.
About this. Are we ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Can we just leave town now and start heading that way?
Cheryl was born ready, but Tom, you got to catch up to Cheryl because she's always ready to go.
Take me to the beach any day. A beach, not the Gulf. A beach.
A beach or pie, one of the two. If we can find a pie place, we'll be in good shape.
Well,
right?
If I remember right, Daytona Beach is white sand, so bring your sunscreen because you will barbecue.
There you go.
All right. Julia, final thoughts?
Hey, everybody just plan on coming down. We're going to have so much fun. We got so much cool stuff planned for you. There's going to be amazing coins, as you saw some of the pictures, and just come down and have a good time. Coinfest is always fun. This will be my fourth one or fifth one, or I don't even know. I've lost count now, but it's something that it's just really fun. Lots of great people show up, and you just have a good time. So sign up and come on down. Make your plans now, and we'll see you in Daytona, hopefully.
Very cool.
All right, Ryan.
It speaks for itself, is what you're saying.
It
There
does.
you
Enough said.
Yeah, that coin is amazing.
But yes, hopefully everybody there. I'm actually going to jump off of here
It's
in
a
a second
photo
because the
job
storm's
on the
coming
seagull.
through. And I'll see you in Daytona.
Awesome.
awesome.
Bye, Ryan. My final thoughts are: if you have questions, send them in. If you want information, go
Yep, 1
to.
second.
We will get the spin, I promise. Go to geocoinfest2023.com and look. There's a lot of information on there. You can shoot the Facebook page a message. I'll answer it. You can shoot me a personal message. I'll answer it. But yeah, ask questions. But y'all, this is going to be a heck of a time. Like I said, it doesn't get better than chocolate breweries, coins, beaches, racetracks, but most importantly, friendships.
Absolutely.
The friends that I have made, I was actually just got a text message from Alan. He comes into town every so often. I met him at a coin fest, and he just instantly, him and his wife were just instant friends. And when he comes down for work, we go have dinner together and we chat about things. And that's the great thing about events is you make friends, and that's where you see them. You get so excited. Okay, what are we going to do at this event? So come down and join the CoinFest family and have a good time, get some cool coins, have some wonderful experiences, because that's really what life's about. Life's about the experiences and the adventures, and geocaching provides that. So come join our adventure in Daytona with us, and we'll show you a good time.
Yeah, definitely. If you've never been to a mega event, you got to go because they're just incredible. I mean,
They are.
That's for another show too. We got to talk about this. All right, let's give away a
grab bag.
A grab bag. Here we go. So,
all right, here we go.
Hashtag CoinFest. Here we go. Round and round it goes. So here it goes. Pushing the button because all I do is push the button. It does it all on its own. There it goes. There's all the people that have entered. There they go. Tim, Barbados, Lost, Spring, on Jim.
All right, Jim. You have already ordered one, so I'm just going to open up your package and stick another bag in there for you. And both the grab bag you bought and the grab bag that you just won will be in there. We've been selling grab bags on the Geocoinfest 2023 page, and Jim bought one, so I will put an extra bag in there for him, and he'll receive two.
Or I can spin again. It's up to y'all. You give him the second one, okay?
Nah, he won. He won it fair and square. He bought the other one, so.
Okay, well there you go. You can always. I mean, you can never have
all
too many.
All the grab bags are different, so he'll just get different coins.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, all the coins, all the grab bags are different. So.
Oh, nice. Well, there you go. Perfect.
So.
All right. For last thing is for questions. What do you? Where do you want people to send questions? Is there a web email address that you want them to go to, D, or what's the best way for people?
Send it. You can send it through the gc.com. That'll come straight to me. You can send it through our Facebook page. Either one of those will work. Okay. And we'll get right back to you. Messages, like I said, messages through Facebook or send it to the gc.com page. It's monitored. It goes straight to our account, and I will get back to them immediately.
Okay. Very cool. There you go. And that'll be it for tonight. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see everyone on Tuesday for Puzzle Talk, which will be with Tom and Pizza Ninja. I'm just going to be along for the ride. And then Thursday we'll have a deep dive. And that's a fan-based one, so that'll be interesting. The fans have spoken, so we're going to do whatever the fans want to do. So there you go. And that's it. We will see everybody down the road.
See you at the beach.
Bye, everybody.
See you at the beach.
Bye.
And here we go out.
It's where you hit the little button that says end the show, Gary.
Yeah, always go to the out the door button. Why did somebody move everything around?
Uh-oh.
They remodeled the house while you were gone.
Boy, they did. All right. Here we go.
May your finds be many, and your DNFs be few. May the terrain and difficulty both be less than 2. And whatever it is you're looking for, may it find its way to you. And may we all meet again.
Folks, we hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. Please email us your comment at geocachetalk@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The show can be found on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Radio Public, or Spotify, as well as at the Geocache Talk website. Don't forget to click that subscribe button below and ring that bell notification so that you can see and hear the show on a weekly basis. And tell your friends about the show. Get them involved with us in the chat room. And until next week, don't just talk about geocaching, go geocaching.